kind of wipe off the chips off my face. So here's the deal. You might be watching from somewhere that's in the prime of your flounder or fluke season. Over 90% of you are watching from states like Texas, Florida, Virginia, New York. We have a closed flounder season here in North Carolina until September. I got myself some flounder tags, some red drum tags. You might not like the idea of tagging fish to supply data to a state agency. I know I'm gonna get a lot of left and right punches in the comment box about it. But think about it this way. If you disagree with data collection or that the data is bad, maybe I'm looking at it wrong. If I am 0.02% of transparent data, well, that's pretty good, right? I hope so. And transparent data is always a good thing. I catch it, I report the location, and maybe highlight some habitat that might have been overlooked. Because, you know, being a U-goober, I get to fish everywhere. Really, the main three today are going to be the drum, the sheepshead, and the flounder. So let's see what we can find. It's just been thunderstorms every day, and you can see that cloud cover coming from that direction. Probably got an hour or two out here, so let's make the most of it. I'm going to start in like 15 feet. A couple drifts here in this deeper water. Water temp's really nice, 74, 75. It's like a great inshore temperature for around here. I already consider 80 to be kind of like a 74, 75. As good as he gets. Jigging a paddle tail here for a second. We'll see what comes up. These weather windows suck right now, man. They're really tight. So, hoping I can get a bite or two before time to move on. Here we go. A flounder. Okay, so let's see if I can do this. When I first met him. Okay. So what I'm going to do here is let him chill out. Flounders are going to be interesting. So I'm going to try to do this, you know, kind of the right, this fish is hooked in the lip. I want to be fishing with bait and gut hooking and tagging fish, so I also have to take a picture so I know how to, so it's stated that I know how to identify a southern flounder. Oh man, this is gonna be tough. Like I said, the fish is in the water, so that's all that's really important. And it's not too hot. Everything here, I'm not stressing it out that more than I would need to be. Okay, so first thing I need is a measurement. Just do that in the net. Okay, 17-inch flounder. Okay, 17-incher. This is gonna be hard for me to figure out. Back in the water like with the net. And feel free to critique what I'm doing if I'm doing some terribly wrong things here. I'm just doing what I imagine is the right thing. So I have a 17-inch flounder. Loaded my tag up. So I'm gonna do it through my scupper hole because I gotta poke a hole through the fish. I've got scupper holes on the kayak. This should work the way I'm hoping. Hey, we did it. The only problem here is how to tie a knot. This fish that's going to go crazy probably immediately. Go crazy. Wow, this fish really cooperated well. Gosh, tag's not cutting. Of course. Alright, tagged fish. Please take off. It'll be awful if he doesn't swim away. Yeah, I think he's fine. That actually worked a little bit better than I thought it would. I didn't lose any equipment yet. Oh, I gotta take a picture of it. Dang it, I forgot. Alright, tagged my first flounder. That wasn't that bad. I'll get better at it though, I hope, in the future, speed-wise. I just, yeah. I had him out of the water, I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully not more than 30 seconds doing that whole tagging thing. Good thing about the jigs, I probably won't gut hook many fish doing it. So, 17-inch flounder, cool. Let's see if we can get all 5 done. 17-incher, and everything else I'll fill out later. Oh yeah, there's some life here. Sheepshead maybe? Oh, missed him. Felt pretty small, I think maybe more bluefish. There's some fish down here. I'm gonna try up here a little bit. All right, let's see. Let's see if we can fool a couple sheeps before this wind chases us out of here, and then we'll go back to jigging and stuff. It is midday too, so this bite might not be great for much, but here's one. Yeah, that's who's living down there. Go fish deep, it'll be fun, they said. Toadfish. Wind's cooking. Oh gosh. I thought it was going to be a sheepshead. That's no sheepshead. I guess it's whatever, carry those fiddler crabs around. Alright, let's get our kettle cooked chips out of the way. We're going to need some room for whatever this is. It's a big drum. Yeah. That head shake felt like one. Gobbling up my fiddler crabs like popcorn. It's crazy how often I'll catch a drum on a piece of shrimp or any of that stuff. It up. I think. Jeez. Okay. Ugh. Man. Ugh. A whole school of them under me. It's a pretty one. Okay, got you, baby. Oh, num num num. Eat those crabs. All right, next thing here. Just keep her in the water. Gosh, I got a huge school of them just hanging out under the kayak. Okay. My jig out. Next thing here. Oh no. Oh, fiddler crabs. No. All right, let's see if this is as easy as it was in training. Whoa, probably not actually. Just stabbed myself, obviously. Okay. Okay. 40-inch drum. A little more force than I thought I needed, but there we go. She good? Let me check the radar. Artificial bite ain't happening really. It is 10 o'clock in the morning though, so I'm not messing with those clouds behind me. So let's get into somewhere a little more prepared for weather. I think we're good. Let's eat our soggy chips and get back into some better stuff. Is that a fish? It's a fish. Red? All right, let's tag another one. This one seems a little smaller. But I don't think we're catching a whole lot today, besides what we're seeing here. So, just park ourselves up on this bank. Let's go load up this tag. Okay. Tag loaded. There it goes. Okay, just 16. I'm guessing the larger ones are definitely going to be not the fish that are going to be very easy to tag. Bunch of gar under me, I think. Maybe they're sheepshead. Looks like gar. Real fickle. Sheepshead? I think it's a sheepshead. Whoa. Gonna be a nice one to see right now, rather. It's insane how light these fish can take a bait. I thought this was a little pinfish sized sheep right here, but no, lo and behold, it's just, unfortunately I can't do any sheepshead tagging. They don't do any of that, because that would be cool to tag these fish, because you know, I wonder. Oh, look at this, he's got a zombie eye. I got you. 122. Should look bigger when she was coming up for me. Okay. That fish could be, you know, 20 years plus, that's for sure. All right, let's try to get one fish for dinner. Weather doesn't want to hold up for just a little while longer. Put this Penn Clash in the underrated rail category, man. This thing's going on 3-4 years right now, as is this Night Ranger. It's the hardest fish in the world to hook. A sheepshead this size is an easy task. All right, well, we just had this big ship go by, so pretty much nothing's going to make sense for the next 30 minutes. All right, that would be flounder number 3. Okay, 18 and a half, okay. 18.5 incher. Alright, I ain't tagging fish around that no more. That's all I know. One tag did not make it during that process. I kind of had a freak out moment. So, okay, I got home kind of bummed out. I actually stopped fishing because I felt like I was too kookeried out. So that third flounder, basically drive a hole through the tail section of the fish. We're kind of trained how to do that, and you run the tag through and tie an overhand knot. For whatever reason, this overhand knot, after I trimmed it off, because there's an excess, you trim off the excess. I don't know, I didn't pull it tight enough, something like that. There's a ship going by. I kind of like, it was like, oh no, there's a ship going by. I need to make sure I'm in deep enough water, not drifting around. I felt like I learned the lesson that I was really ill-equipped for it. And I felt kind of embarrassed about that whole, I got home, I was pretty embarrassed about it, because I think I just literally drove a hole through a flounder, a ship went by. And, this YouTube stuff's pretty transparent, right? For example, somebody could catch a fish with a botched tag and then, can trace it really easily back to me. So it's like you're in the public spotlight all the time in your life. But I think I kind of am not equipped to pull this off properly. So I felt a little embarrassed. I was also kind of concerned afterwards when thinking about it, like putting those holes through those fish. Those fish are now susceptible to an infection, I was thinking, especially if the water quality is not great, et cetera, et cetera. And so I kind of, punched my own ego in the face saying, yeah, you're not the person to do this stuff. But I do want to put it out there just in case I'm not looking at something the right way. Maybe I should try it one or two more times. Maybe I'll get better at it. I still don't like the fact I might be killing a couple of fish just to put tags in them. I kind of always found the jig fishing to be pretty clean for the most part. Like, even though flounder can be everywhere in North Carolina, and it puts me in a tough spot that I've kind of, this is a good chunk of my income, and found the red drum tag to be cleaner. Even though I didn't like my handling time, I'm gonna go rewatch that. Hopefully I was able to handle that red drum within under a minute to get the tag in there, the measurement, all that stuff. Yeah, I'm just kind of concerned between infection, those tags not settling right after having that tag come undone, which was my third tag. Maybe I had to tie all those other tags with like a pair of pliers and really pull them tight. It's like a crisis of confidence. So, and putting holes that are pretty big in them. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking about it wrong, and that's why I'm putting it out here. That's really what we got. So appreciate everyone for watching. Check the video description links, everything used. Thought it was a cool thing to try. I think I'll keep doing it with the red drum going forward, but I don't know if I'm equipped enough to do it with the flounder. I thought it'd be fun to do it with the flounder because I catch, everyone catches a lot of them. But maybe if you're watching and you have the ability to tag flounder really cleanly and quickly, and you think you can do it, maybe you can look into this going forward. I don't know if I'm going to be the right one to do any of that stuff going forward. So stay in my lane.